when it comes to the idea, which is the Israeli military that warned Iran that attack would have consequences, and U.S. President Joe Biden, in the same line, has ordered deployment of the U.S. Army in the Middle East to assist Israel in the wake of Iranian rocket attacks. However, condemning the incident, saying that there have been back-to-back meetings that have been taking place, but when it comes to the escalation on part of Iran, it is completely unacceptable.
At my direction, the United States military actively supported the defense of Israel, and we're still assessing the impact. But based on what we know now, the attack appears to have been defeated and ineffective. And this is testament to Israeli military capability and the U.S. military. It's also a testament to intensive planning between the United States and Israel to anticipate and defend against the brazen attack we expected. Make no mistake, the United States is fully supportive of Israel.
All right, with Prime Minister Netanyahu himself coming out and issuing a statement, let's in the meantime get in a word from Srinjoy Chaudhary, who continues to be with us in our studios, and we also have Anil Gaur, who is joining us live from Kibbutz in Israel. And also we have Dharma joining us from Tel Aviv. And let's get in a word from Anil himself. Anil, if you can hear me, can you quickly give us an assessment exactly what all has happened since last evening, when there was appropriate time, do you believe, was given by the Israeli authorities so that the people there can take or could take shelter on time?
Last night we get surprise, but we was warning from the local governments that we have to be careful with the location in the next half an hour because Iran going to be attack us. So they was warning us we have to be nearby Salter, not be outside the home in half an hour. So after 20 minutes, we think is nothing. Iran not can do nothing, but they just send more than 180, 200 missiles in Israel, and on the sky we can see, or like a video you are already seeing, many rockets are coming. And there's a few rockets are now fall in the water. And we was in the Salter and we watching news that they are warning us, please do not go out until we give you alert next time. So we was waiting almost half an hour in the Salter. After the warning was finished, we go outside as a normally on the road.
So how long, Anil, were you there in the shelter? How long was that when the next alert came in from the Israeli authorities that it is safe to come out?
Listen, we was warning also by embassy also in India and Israel. They also give us warning, like, please be careful nearby Salter. And we was in Salter more than half an hour.
Dharma, I'm told that you're joining us from Tel Aviv. Exactly when it comes to the advisory that has also been issued on part of the Indian embassy there, are you in touch with the authorities exactly what is now being said, possibly what could happen next in Israel, and especially when it comes to the locals and the Indian nationals?
Yes, we got the information from the country and from the embassy that everybody have to keep yourself and to be safe. And it was a really scary situation last night, and I really didn't know that what will happen next soon. And I just took my family because where I located there was not a safety room. It's like a Mamad.
There is where he lived, Dharmu, he don't have shelter in this home. In Israel,
where I was living, there was no safety room. So I took my family to her family. And I was on the way, and then suddenly I hear the siren, and I stopped my car with my family. It was a horrible situation. We was really afraid what's going to happen. But I believe that Israel is one of the strongest country in the world.
Did you see the missiles or the rockets being fired?
Sorry?
Did you see the rockets being fired?
Yes, I
see the live.
See live. I have videos. I have the pictures. It was one of the scary situation in my life, and my family was with me. It was a very horrible situation. But we are strong. We are strong because Israel is very strong, and it protects us. It protects all the people who are living in Israel.
Right. Anil, do you want to add anything to that?
Listen, yes, we was connecting with each other with all the friends within the committee. So Dharmu is my friend, and he was on the way to Tel Aviv. So I warned him, please do not go out of home. The problem in his home, he don't have shelter. So he going his parents' house, they have shelter. And he don't think about the Iran what going to happen, which kind of they will do damage. But in the road, he was stuck more than 20 minutes because he's still live. I think you can see his video also with the children.
Oh, you are there with your family, Dharma. Of course,
yes,
families, yes, because this is all about their safety as well. Hope you will be shifting to a more safer place, to a shelter home where you can actually safeguard your family from imminent danger, Dharma.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I mean, exactly how many in your family are we talking about? Did you have enough time to actually move to a shelter somewhere for your own safety, for your family's safety?
Yes, me, my wife, and I have 2 kids. So, yes.
Right. So you're saying that you're in touch with the Indian authorities there as well?
Yes, we're in touch. Yes, we're in touch.
Right. But when it comes to the preparations from here on, because it is still not known exactly what happens next, Anil, this is an unprecedented situation that is being witnessed.
Listen, what it was happened like last time also Iran did, and it was very not big. And this time they do they throw missiles. We can see from eyes more than big than Qarda missiles. And the thing is good. The local person in Israel, I will show you some. My friend is next to my home. He's from Israel, so please.
Good morning from Israel. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you, sir?
We're feeling very good.
You're feeling very good. What do you have to say on the strikes that happened last evening?
I told you we trust on our army and all the countries who support us. And because of that, we're feeling very good, and we don't afraid. And we hope it will be end in the very soon, very soon.
Do you have anything in mind what's going to happen next from here on? I mean, is it life back to normal, as you have been sounding quite positive, saying that the government is there, the army is there to defend you. Mm-hmm. How are you going to live your life now from here on? Because we still don't know what happens next. What will Israel do next? What will, Iran do next? We don't know.
First, we don't afraid from Iran or from Lebanon or Gaza. And as I said, we support and our army is very, very good army, strong army, and we know this time is very, very temporary, and after that, after the war, and it will be, we hope, very short. And we live here in Israel with peace and with love with all the country, especially India.
I want to say a few words with him also, because the Israeli army is so strong here, really, in this time, and always, sorry for this time, they are always strong, and we feel safe here for what going on. I just want to show you some small clip for if we have alarm, what we gonna do. This is my home, and we get silence, and we have to run in 30 seconds from here, and I will show you the live shelter. So we have to be inside the
sirens. You get an alert on your phone, or do you have? You can hear the sirens.
We have to run.
All right.
We have to run, and we have to run in the shelter here inside. We stay here almost sometime half an hour, sometime 20 minutes, until all the missiles I see from my eyes live. All the missiles from sky falling down. They fall also in our village. They fall in our field.
Yeah,
but we feel safer with army.
Dharma, do you also have enough time to actually run to a shelter and take, refuge in a shelter when you hear such kind of alerts come in?
Yes, now I have, because I'm here near the shelter room, because where I live, it was not there. So this is why we are a little bit scary, but now it's okay. I believe that Israel is a very strong country, and we are safe here in Israel. And, the Indians always stand with Israel, and I believe we are safe here in Israel.
Well, Anil, how has the last 1 year been? I mean, it's going to be close to marking 1 year ever since this conflict began on the 7th of October 2023. How has the last 1 year been?
Listen, I'm also working with tourism in India. I'm also sending tourism from Israel to India. And we get sometimes damage with all this war. There is also share market and damage for tourists, for all kinds of this thing in India. The airspace are closed yesterday and last night. They closed airspace because of the situation. You cannot fly. I hope today they open again. So meantime is normally, but it was 7th of October. I was in Germany the same time, and I fly to 9th of October back to Israel. Why? Because I have children, and I see the video what Hamas this the same time. So
how was the last 1 year for you, Dharma?
Yeah, we are like, okay, you know, in Israel, all the rockets, they destroyed in the sky. So we are okay. We are working. Our life is regular. We are not afraid. We are continue working. But still, you know, there is some point that we need to be very careful with these situations. But we still are fine. We have alarms, and we have notifications that they inform us, they protect us. So we are fine. We are safe here. This is what I mean to say. In Israel, we are safe. The people they are safe here in Israel.
Right. And but you know, when it comes to the forces that Israel has been fighting, this seems to be a bigger one, especially when it comes to against Hezbollah. We have seen when it comes to the ground operations that have also been launched in southern Lebanon. Do you believe that the situation now becomes a little more concerning, Anil?
Listen, the war going on in Lebanon, the army going with the inside. If they don't going inside to Lebanon, it can happen again. What happened in 7th of October? So it's good they're going because they are making tunnel inside the Lebanon to Israel border. So the army doing their job very good, and they take care very good for everything. And I want to say to our Indian government in Israel embassy, they really also take care of everything. They always warning us in the website, and I'm really connecting with the personally also consul department. So we are good right now.
Right. Dharma, we don't hope that such kind of a situation arises where immediate evacuation is needed, because we know as far as Indian government is there, it will always be in touch with the Indian nationals. And mostly we are told that there are many students there who are studying in Israel universities. Dharma?
Yes, there is in Israel, I think recently more than 10,000 Indians employers come to Israel to work in Israel as a construction workers. And I'm working in one company. It's named the Solel Boneh Sikunu Binui. It's one of the biggest company in Israel, and it's work with Indians. So I'm in the company a coordinator. That's my job is. So I'm also like informed to all the workers. And
so any update that came in from your company, or you'll be going back to work now?
No, some of them where the situation is the difficult situation, like typical. Like where is the place is like not to go, so they are at home, like Haifa. So some of them is not going to work, but
the government
they are okay. They are continue working.
Right. So Anil, if you can describe for us what these shelters or these bunkers look like. I mean, you have very less time, as you said, when you get an alert or there are sirens that are blaring. How much time do you actually get to reach to the nearest bunker?
The different of the location, different of the rockets, when rockets coming. So normally we get like 30 seconds. 30 seconds we have to be inside the shelter. 30 seconds. If you are somewhere different, so you don't have shelter, so you stop your car, let down on the road, and waiting 5 to 10 minutes, and then you continue.
So do you have appropriate amount of reinforcements in the shelter so that, if there is a longer time that is now required to stay in those bunkers, do you have enough supplies?
We have enough supply in bunkers. We keep water, we keep everything inside, so we don't have to worry. I tell like I already sleep with I have one children, one boy and one girl. My daughter she's a 5-year-old, and she was afraid with the alarm. She almost 48 hours, she don't go from shelter outside. So because of her, I sleep 2 nights in the shelter. And the problem, the network is not working inside the shelter. All is closed.
That's true.
Right. So in the last 1 year, how many times did you have to take refuge in those bunkers or in those shelters?
And like last 1 year, listen, it was south area in the Hamas in Gaza, it was happened. But now, meantime, in the north it started. So we start to feel 1 month before all these rockets coming. So we just run. In 1 month, we are very hard for situation what going on from Lebanon side, because one time they send us rocket 1 o'clock night, we run from the bed. Second time they send 6 o'clock morning. They send not one, not two, not three, more than 20, more than 30 in one time.
So, Dharma, how are you looking at, when it comes to the world situation? Of course, when it comes to Israel, we are looking at the US also giving and extending its full support. We also heard the Prime Minister come out to say that there would be retaliation and, Iran would have to pay back. I mean, what are the people there on ground? If you have any other Israeli friends and neighbors, or what they have to say on this growing escalation?
Israel, actually, what the Iran does to Israel, Israel will, I'm definitely sure that Israel will show them it was a revenge. They're going to do this revenge for sure, because what happened yesterday, it was horrible, because all the country get these rockets, 180 rockets they shoot on us. So I'm sure the Israeli definitely they're going to shoot again, because this is what happens. You want to speak with she's my wife, mother. Ranil and Museum.
Do they feel safe?
Sorry.
It's good to see smiling faces there, of course, in these times as we are looking at. It's an unprecedented situation, but also it's commendable to see the kind of spirit that you're holding, and with your family as well, Dharma. But, we don't know still what happens next, and I'm sure that would have been a concern that would be going on in your mind.
In my mind, we just need to protect ourselves, and we need to be safe with my family, with everyone. But like the country said, that where you are, you please keep safe and you don't go out, and just don't spend. If you have to go out, then you go. If not, then it's okay. You need to be at home and keep yourself. This is what the country said.
Right. So do you have enough as far as to continue being at home? I mean, I don't know if there is a work from home an option for you. But right now, how do you believe that it affects your work when such kind of crisis happens?
It's really, if this continue going to be like this, then it's not going to be, it's the war situation. Because, many Indians that come to Israel, if something like then, this, the workers who comes, like especially in, they called me last night and they are really afraid. They said what's going to happen, we are afraid, and then we speak with them and we say, like, don't worry, you shouldn't worry about anything, it's strong, it will pass the time.
Well, the confidence in the spirit in you is really commendable. Thank you very much and appreciate you joining us here on Times Now for taking out your time. Dharma and Anil, thank you both of you very much. Please do keep safe.